I'm about to show you how I move it though. You get the memo. I say,
Hey, keep cooking up that dope, man.
I'm like, baby, why you leave me? She said, like, fake pay. I'ma get a bag and switch it up and watch they say. They don't like my style, they say I'm different, I'm too red. Put my all up in the song to show you that I care. I'ma call your phone and I'm like, baby, do you care? I feel the energy that you give me. If you hear my pain, would you still listen to me? Diamonds, they gon' dance and they still glisten on me. She gon' call my phone and I'm like, I don't feel your energy. I'm always gonna think about the thing that you did to me. Every time I see.
Yo! What's good, y'all? It's your boy Smokeless YT, aka Soakman, aka Milkman. We back. We're not gonna talk about that, but yo, it's your boy Smokeless YT, aka Soakman, aka Milkman. We back with another video. Today, we are doing the NFC South. Why am I banging on the table? I don't know. But we doing the battle of the NFC South. We're doing the Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers first. Y'all can choose right here. Choose right here. Which one y'all want first? The next video. But basically I'm gonna break down every statistical stat. The receiving yards, the coaches' records, defensive. I'm gonna do it all. Anyways, it's been your boy Smokers YT. And we out here. First, we're going to start off with Sean Payton. He had a 2019 record with 13-3. His regular season record, 131 wins, 77 losses, having a 63 win percentage. His postseason has not been that good. He's 8-7, having a 53 win percentage. His career, he's 139 wins, 84 losses, having a 62 win percentage. Won the Super Bowl in 2009, AP Coach of the Year as soon as he came to this team in 2006. Now it gets on the team stats. He had the 4th best team offense in the league, the 7th best passing offense, and the 16th best rushing offense, given the fact he barely rushes the ball when he has Alvin Kamara and Latavius Murray. But Dennis Allen's defensive core has 13th best defense in the NFL, 20th best in the NFL in passing, and 4th best rushing defense in the league. Now we're on to Bruce Arians, having the 2019 record. His first year on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, going 7-9. His regular season record is 65-41, with one tie, having a 61 win percentage. His postseason is 1-2, but having a 33 win percentage. His career is 66-43. And one tie and having a 60 win percentage. He won the AP Coach of the Year twice and a 2-time Super Bowl champion as an assistant coach. Now his team offense, I put number 1. I misread it, but he has the 12th best team offense in the league, 1st passing offense, and one of the worst rushing offenses in the league, given the fact he runs an air raid system who consistently passes the ball. The team defense, 29th best in the NFL. The passing defense, one of the worst passing defenses in the league, and 1st rushing defense in the league, one of the best. But let's get on to the next. First, we're going to start off with the New Orleans Saints. With our key additions, we got Emmanuel Sanders, Malcolm Jenkins, and Jameis Winston. All 3 players that's going to make an immediate impact. Probably not Jameis Winston in year 1, but he's going to make an immediate impact. Then our key departures in Von Bell, Teddy Bridgewater, and Larry Warford. Von Bell ended up going on to the Bengals. Teddy Bridgewater signed with the Panthers, and Larry Warford is still a free agent. Now we're going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we already know who their key additions were Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. It's going to be serious, you know? But their key departures were Peyton Barber, Jameis Winston, and Rashad Perriman. Now we're going on to the Saints roster details. Our new signings, Malcolm Jenkins, 4-year, $32 million. Emmanuel Sanders, 2-year, $24 million. Jameis Winston, 1-year, $1 million. Ty Montgomery, 1-year, $1 million. Anthony Shaquille, 1-year, $1 million. Dedrick Nichols, 1-year, $600K. Marcus Hunt, 1-year, $1 million. Re-signings, Andrews Pete, 5-year, $57 million. Patrick Robinson, 4-year, $20 million. Dwayne Washington, 1-year, $1 million. DJ Swearinger, 1 year, $1 million. Janoris Jenkins, 2 years, $16 million. PJ Williams, 1 year, $2 million. Justin Hardy, 1 year, $1.5 million. David Ayamai with 3 year, $26 million. Patrick Omahead with $1 million. Top 3 contracts: Michael Thomas, Teron Armstead, Andrews Pete, and our departures of Ryan Bell to again Jr., Eli Apple, Keith Kirkwood, and Larry Warford, and Zach Line, who is currently retired. But let's get on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers roster. Their new signings: Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, and Joe Hang, which was $1.5 million. Tom Brady's was $50 million, 2 years, and they got Rob Gronkowski off of the trade. The re-signings was Ndamukong Suh, 1 year, $8 million. Jason Pierre-Paul, 2 year, $25 million. Ryan Smith, 1 year, $1 million. Blaine Gabbert, 2 year, $4 million. And their departures: Bayou Allen, Peyton Barber, Jameis Winston, Mike Tikili, Bashar Perriman, and Carl Nassib, who went to the Raiders, which was probably one of their big losses. But let's go on to the roster breakdown. First, we're going to start off with the QB core, the running back core, the wide receiver core, the tight end core, the offensive lineman core, the defensive lineman core, the linebacker core, and the defensive back core. But first, we're going to evaluate the QB core, as we got Drew Brees, 2019 stats: 2,979 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 116.3 passer rating, which is pretty damn good. And then we have Tom Brady, who has 4,557 yards, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 88.0 passer rating. Now, given the fact that Drew Brees missed a lot of games, I bet you he would have probably better stats than Tom Brady last year. Trust me. But overall, we have Jameis Winston, who just came off a 5,000-yard season and a 30 interception season. And we have Taysom Hill, who hasn't thrown a single pass, but we saw the flashes of him. And compared to Blaine Gabbert, we already know who has the better quarterback room, and it's the New Orleans Saints. Now going on to the running back room. Now the running back room with the New Orleans Saints, we have honestly one of the best running back rooms in the league. Given the fact that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers run an air raid offense and barely run the ball, we already know who has the better running back core. We might sound a little bit biased, but the wide receivers this year, let's just say this: the Bucs have the better wide receiver duo, but we have the better wide receiver core. I'm saying that because of the loss of Bashar Perriman. Hopefully former Saint Cyril Grayson can up their core, but we have the better wide receiver core, and they have the better wide receiver duo. Now let's get on to the tight end core. We have Jared Cook, honestly one of the underrated tight ends in the league. Josh Hill has regressed and became a blocker. Then we have Adam Trautman, who hasn't proved anything yet, but I know he's going to be special. And we have the Buccaneers. We have Rob Gronkowski. We already know what he's capable of, but the only thing that's holding him back is injuries. And then we have O.J. Howard, who I think has a lot of potential. I think he's going to have a breakout season this year. Then we have Cameron Brate, who will give you a solid 200 yards and a couple touchdowns this season. But until Adam Trautman plays, they're going to have the tight end core for this one. But let's get on to the offensive line core. Offensive line this year for the Saints is unbelievable. It's ridiculous, having the 2 best tackles in the league and the most underrated tackles in the league. Rookie center Eric McCoy only allowed 1 sack and 1,000 snaps. But our only downfall is Andrews Pete. Hopefully, with that new contract, he can go off. And we have the new rookie Cesar Ruiz. I believe is going to have a breakout season, outstanding season. And overall, last year we only allowed 11 sacks compared to the Tampa Bay's 47 allowed. Hopefully, Tristan Wirfs can up that a little bit, probably increase it a little bit, decrease on it. But offensive line core, we already know who got the better offensive line. Now the defensive lineman core, the Saints have the better defensive line. Given the fact that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers run a 3-4 offense who has 4 linebackers and 3 defensive linemen, so you barely see defensive linemen on the field unless they're running a 4-3. They have Vita Vea, who is he's a good guy, and he has Ndamukong Suh, who is past his prime, but he can still contribute. But that defensive line core, we have it automatically. Now the linebacker core, we have Demario Davis, one of the most underrated linebackers in the league. Alex Anzalone, who, barring injury, is a very good linebacker. And we have Kiko Alonso, barring injury, an underrated linebacker. And then we have the new rookie, Zach Bond, who I think is going to break out, you know. He's going to have a good season. Compared to Levante David, Shaquille Barrett, Devin White, and Jason Pierre-Paul, barring injury, the Saints will have a better linebacker core, but we already know their linebacker core is insane, you know. And then we have the DB core. We have Marshawn Lattimore, probably one of the top 3 best corners in this league. And we have Janoris Jenkins, who can still play at a Pro Bowl level. We have Marcus Williams, who I believe is going to have a breakout season. And then we have Malcolm Jenkins returning to the Saints, which is a big key addition. But they have Sean Bunting Murphy, who is a good cornerback. But we have the better DB core. Y'all let me know down in the comments what I got wrong. Now, who has the better roster? I'm going to let y'all decide about that down below in the comments. My opinion, I feel like we have the better roster, not really being biased. It's the facts. But y'all can comment down below if I'm wrong. Do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the better roster? I want y'all to like and subscribe. That post noti. It's being Boy Smokers YT, and we out here. Chai.
Hey, my mama raised a soldier. I ain't had shit. Yeah, I'm going bad shit. I'm a part of the madness. Have you niggas hooked? You know I'm spitting that crack, bitch. Red dot beam, have you disappearing like magic? My mama raised a soldier. Why? I ain't had shit. Yeah, I'm going bad shit. I'm a part of the madness. Have you niggas hooked? You know I'm spitting that crack, bitch. Red dot.